Have you ever wondered what goes on tour with a band when they're traveling somewhere? Well, I had the opportunity last year for the 2009 South by Southwest conference to travel with Automatic Fire down to Austin, Texas. Now, these photos really give you a feel for what it's like to tour with the band for a couple of days in a car, 25 hours of driving. And really, you see from the beginning of the day, you're starting at 5 in the morning, and you're making those stops at gas stations to fill up and to grab some food, and you're really just hanging out. I mean, you're killing time in a car. Actually, we took a Suburban with a trailer, and we packed, 5-6 people in there, and food and equipment and video games and camera gear and everything. And you really get a feel for how long of a ride this was. But there's always a saving grace. For all those stops that you make and all the tired hours that you spend in the car, there's always a Waffle House. Now, for those of you who have never eaten at a Waffle House, you're really missing out. You find them in the South, and you start hitting them in Maryland and Virginia, and then as soon as you get below Virginia, there's one every 3 miles. Basically, it's the greasiest, most good tasting stuff you could ever have. If you want your hash browns smothered and covered, you can get it. And I don't like it that way. I just like it double stuffed double hash browns, not smothered at all. But there's always that stop, and you get that short respite where you get to recharge the batteries, hang out on the side of the road, taking interesting pictures or seeing what's going on. And in this case, we stopped halfway, not halfway, I forget, it was like 12 hours, well, that would almost be halfway, in Nashville, Tennessee. And some of the pictures, you'll see somebody sleeping in a sleeping bag. And if you notice, they only have one shoe on. It's kind of interesting. And then to this day, there's still a mystery when you get to there. There's a mystery bag with some kind of liquid, which is still a mystery. I think it may always be a mystery what that liquid is, because it didn't rain that night. We still haven't figured it out. But, the journey that you make, you always find the Waffle Houses. You always find the places, that you can stop on the way, just to make things more fun. We watched It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia on the way down. We watched movies, Step Brothers with boats and hoes, which was great. But if you ever wonder what it's like to have ants in your pants, I think Killian figured that one out when he kind of decided to roll down, or was pushed down by Walt, a little grassy knoll against a fence, and within 2 seconds he was being eaten alive by, I guess they were fire ants or red ants or whatever the hell you want to call them. So that's the trip. And then when you finally reach South by Southwest or Austin, you've made it. You're at the hotel. You can rest a little bit after you pack up all the equipment and make sure everything's secure. And that makes for great images. Most of the images that you see here in the hotel rooms were the second day that we were there. So actually it was the first day after we got a full night's sleep, and it's just hanging out in the room. It's capturing those moments that, a band like Robbie sitting there playing guitar on the bed alone. That's really intimate. That's really cool. And then you move on to the street scenes and you see what's going on down there, and you see all the hipsters and just really cool shots from the road. That's what it's really about. It's what you're capturing when you're out there. So I hope this gives you a feel for what it's like to be on the road, and it was a great time. So I hope you enjoyed, and thank you for watching.